Happy Days presenting the new faces of fashion, art, and comedy in Brisbane. The purpose is simple, is to provide a safe platform for creative industries to grow, connect, and learn while promoting speakers' journeys because everyone has had challenges along the way. I wanted to introduce Tracy Poblano. She's a mom of two wonderful kids, an Australian who has lived in Mexico, Los Angeles, and other countries, a social entrepreneur, mindful set influencer, so she has that sense of advocacy for mental health in the creative industries. She has gained so many awards. In 2017, she was the runner for Brisbane Fashion Month. 2018, she collaborated with the high-end car brand Ferrari in Brisbane. And the same year, she was part of Brisbane exhibition Natural Fibers at the ECA, featuring a bodysuit that took 4 months to be created. In 2020, you have the opportunity to open the show Designer Q. In 2021, you were selected by Brisbane City Council's Economic Development Team for Business Mentorship. Please welcome Tracy Poblano. I do have this, but I know you from before. I used to be an industry consultant for the university. We had a pleasure of sharing the Aboriginal project with Rob Henderson. Yeah. But I want, if someone here that don't know you, they need to know who is Tracy Poblano. So can you please tell us a little bit about you?
Well, I'm an extremely creative person.
Yeah.
I'm a mom. I'm a single mom. And I'm very passionate about business for good and social enterprise, so especially in the fashion industry and sustainability as well.
When we were chatting the other day, we were talking about how was your journey to decided to study fashion design. Tell us a little bit about your the journey that you took.
Yeah, well, it was a long journey. Yeah. It's like 20 years, stopping and starting, studying. I started with millinery for a year. Yeah. Then I did fashion illustration and life art for another year. Had a break, went back to pattern making, garment construction. Had another break because life got in the way with children and stuff. And then when my daughter was born, I decided to go and study at college, fashion design. And then after that, I went on to Torrens University, where I did a Bachelor of Design and Branding. So it was quite a long journey of learning.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when you decided to stop, it was because you need that break as well too.
Yeah, mental health break, because anyone who studied fashion, it's hard, and being in the fashion industry can be quite toxic sometimes to be, in fast fashion and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you feel like triggered that it was too much, like
a lot of pressure when I had a baby, a teenager.
I don't know how you did it.
I cleaned houses. I was a swimming coach, all just to try to study my dream, to, my passion and my purpose.
And always you wanted to be a fashion designer?
Yeah. Oh, well, no, I'm just very artistic and creative. I didn't really know what I wanted to be. It just sort of happened along the journey. Yeah.
Nice. I read that you created a swimsuit project with the UQ University to track the strokes in water.
Yeah.
What was like researching and why did you decide I'm gonna do this project with UQ?
Yeah, well, when I was a swimming coach, my fellow swimming coach, who's a very good friend of mine, he developed a sensor, which he's still working on, and I developed the swimsuit. So the sensor goes into the swimsuit and it tracks and corrects your strokes in the pool. So it's still being worked on, but it's a pretty cool technology that goes inside garments. Yeah.
Because especially you can see that happening with so many activities, for example, climbing or even polo as well, that the wearability of the garment for a purpose.
Yeah.
And that goes along with sustainability.
Yeah,
Because we need to
absolutely.
keep giving that garment long life.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
When we talk about designing and fit for purpose, we talk as well about body inclusivity, body positivity,
Yeah.
but also the designs. And I want you to tell us about the project that you have with the Pakistanis.
Oh, well, there actually, I've got a team in Pakistan that have helped me as a startup brand. You know, I didn't have a big amount of money, so I made this connection with this person offshore, and he's been helping me get my website up, build my brand, and all the stuff that goes around doing that, which is a lot. And in the same relationship, he's now hired me some artists, and we're working on another project for textiles and prints, and I've been mentoring them. So how to do their art, because they don't have the same knowledge as we do, but they've got the skill.
Yeah.
So I'm helping, you know, little pockets. I want to do it all around the world, and I want to help, you know, build these little communities so they're self-sufficient, which is a part of the social enterprise circle.
Yeah, and when you do that, you help a community not only to be independent, but also profitable, so they can
Oh, absolutely.
create their own business. And how beautiful it is that through your experience, you have been passing that knowledge.
Yeah, it just sort of happened by accident, to be
How come?
honest.
How did it happen?
Just because I made this connection, I needed someone to help me with my website, and then we grew this relationship, business relationship, and he's gone above and beyond to help me out. And you know,
How did you connect with the person? Through LinkedIn or?
oh no, Shopify, because I was looking for a Shopify expert.
Okay.
And I just chose this person because I felt this person, I don't know, my intuition, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
You will be doing, you know, like the questions and checking lists to see the person that can deliver on time.
Yeah,
And so.
yeah.
Oh, wow. And with that saying, we see the transition of companies that, especially in the fashion industry, that everything is more now online.
Yes.
It has been online for more than, I will say, 10 years.
Yeah.
SEO and e-commerce is not new.
No,
For
no,
those that we
it's
have
really
been.
important, and I think in a modern fashion brand to be an e-commerce brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the way it will be.
And for you to decide, because you have been with a long trajectory, and incorporating body inclusivity and body acceptance.
Yes.
What makes you to rebrand now?
Well, I had a little bit of a break, a mental health break,
That's
to be
okay.
honest.
We all have.
Yeah, because of all the pressures of life, and then the pandemic. So I was hiding for a little while, working on myself, and after that I felt stronger to be able to come back stronger, rebrand my swimwear brand, and make other social enterprises at the same time. Yeah.
And if I ask you about body positivity,
yeah.
because I know that there is a major pressure.
Yeah, absolutely.
People keep saying, I have peer pressure, but no, as
Yeah.
mothers, that we used to have this silhouette, and then it has changed. The body changes, and it's okay, it's beautiful, but...
Yeah, I think, it's really important to really have good self-worth and feel comfortable in your own skin. And for example, when I do my photo shoots, I generally use just normal people.
Yeah.
You know, all sorts of different shapes, all sorts of different sizes, heights, ages. I think it's really important to promote that, especially to younger people too, yeah.
Especially that they love, they are on the phone all the time.
Yeah, and there's a
could
lot of
see-
pressure, yeah.
They might see a role model that is, you know, just the plastic side of surgeries or something.
Yeah, like we see it on Instagram constantly, and you know, I think teenagers have it a lot different to what we would have in our, you know, growing up.
course.
So yeah,
Of course.
so it's important to show a positive image of you know, it's okay to be yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it comes as well with the family values, because if you are teaching your kids that it is okay, um, it is good to eat healthy, like to bring the basic needs, you know, what is basic needs?
Yeah, like of course it's good to be healthy too, you know, to
Yeah, of course.
feed your body healthy and everything else. It's mental and body, I
Yeah.
think, yeah.
And back again with the body inclusivity and knowing that your brand needed to go to a different, you know, a rebranding. Tell us about, describe us SEAFOAM and SAND.
So SEAFOAM and SAND is a sustainable swimwear brand, and yeah, I make swimwear for adventure, for resort, for the Australian way of life. So yeah.
And because we see a lot of, you know, grandmothers with their kids, taking them for a surf weekend.
Yeah.
We barely don't see that in South America. South America does not have that sort of activities with grandparents like that on that sort of sports. So
oh yeah.
and here I love is that tranquility, like that appropriate platform for saying that you can take and have nice sports, but every day someone can use a swimsuit because you have the beach here. With saying that, in terms of sourcing your materials, let's gonna talk about sourcing without disclosing, you know, confidentiality on your garments. But how would you do with the process of sourcing your materials for the collection?
So my swimwear is made out of plastic waste from the oceans and landfill. And it's collected and it's taken from a few different countries actually, and it's melted down into plastic chips, and then it's taken for another process somewhere else, which then becomes a fiber, a very high quality fiber. So it's regenerated waste that's turned into a textile. And then it goes to another place where it's digitally printed.
Beautiful. And in terms of selecting that country, do you have any barriers? For example, bringing that fabric or?
No, because I think today, you know, it's quite normal. Fashion goes from a lot of different countries.
And the capability of bringing. I would like the models to come and show the amazing swimsuit, the new collection. Can you please drive us through that journey of selecting?
Yeah, so this is one of my newer styles, because most of my other styles are sporty, so I've wanted to add some swimsuits that, you know, is more resorty.
It looks, and wearability, yes, and that velvet, is it easy to maintain? Because what is the care for that specific fabric?
Well, I would
to be hand
suggest all swimsuits you hand wash and then dry in the shade. Yeah,
because normally I'm super lazy. I'm like,
same. I do the same too, actually. But in saying that, when I first started doing my swimwear, I was still coaching swimming, so we used to test all these swimsuits in the pool, and they have a very long life compared to normal swimsuits you buy.
With you mentioned that you were doing some impact.
Impact Boom?
Yes, Impact Boom.
So, I was picked in 2020 to go through an accelerator through Impact Boom, and it was sponsored by the Brisbane City Council's Economic Development Team and Griffith University. So that was an amazing accelerator for social enterprise, and it wasn't just fashion, it was all sorts of different businesses that were really inspiring.
And the applicability of that opportunity to your swimsuit, I saw on the website that you are allocating part of your profits to ocean conservation.
Yes, correct. Yeah. So I think it's really important to be a business for good and have a whole cycle that is, making a change in society or the environment.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because I know that, for example, the Great Barrier Reef is having a little bit of issues maintaining, especially when they come cyclones and so on.
Yeah, and
it's
the heat, that's killing the coral.
Yeah,
that
2 degrees that it will increase, but no, fantastic. I love the colors as well.
Yeah, see, this one is actually, the print is a monarch. It's from a butterfly's wing. Yeah.
And it's all in the same collection, like all the inspiration. Beautiful. Tracy, thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you.
Love having you. Love the fact that you were able to share with us your experience.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.